Hello, welcome to this 20-minute beginner home workout routine, which includes basic warm-up stretches at the start. My husband and I initially came up with this video idea for my mum so she can practice them at home. We later thought it might help others as well, so sharing it here. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's get started with some wrist rotations. Stand comfortably on your mat with your legs slightly apart and place your hands in front of you and rotate your wrists 10 times in clockwise direction and 10 times in anti-clockwise direction. Now let's do some more basic stretches. Place your hands above your heads, fingers interlaced, and bend towards your right hand side. And now bend to your left hand side. And now we repeat, alternating between the two sides. Slowly bend towards your left hand side. You should feel a stretch in your waist in the opposite side to where you're bending. Nice and easy. Keep repeating. Now we stretch upwards. And now bend down and try to touch your toes with your fingers. Stretch all the way back. And again forwards, trying to touch your toes with your fingers. Stretch back, trying to arch that back backwards. Now, legs slightly apart. Try to touch your toes with your opposite hand's fingers. Slowly touching your right leg toes with your left fingers and the opposite side again. Now we do some waist rotations. Move your waist slowly in clockwise direction. And then we'll repeat the same, rotating our waist in anti-clockwise direction. Nice and easy. Now it's time for some shoulder rotations. Trying to bring your shoulders upwards towards your ears and slowly rotating them backwards. Now the opposite direction, rotate your shoulders forwards and bring them downwards. Do this a few more times. Now it's time for some neck rotations. We try to touch our shoulder with our ear, slowly taking your neck backwards, trying to bring your head forwards and try to touch your chest with your chin. Now we'll do the same in anti-clockwise direction, trying to touch our ear to our shoulder and trying to touch our chest with our chin. Nice and easy, trying to relax your shoulders and your neck. Letting all that stress go. Slowly keep rotating your neck. Now it's time to move on to the floor. Get into a tabletop position with your palms on the floor, knees on the floor. Now raise your right knee, bring it to the side and kick backwards. Raise your right knee, bring it to the side, kick backwards and back to tabletop. Let's do this in the other order. Kick your leg backwards, bring it to the side and back to tabletop. Kick backwards, to the side and tabletop. Let's repeat this with our left leg. Take your knee to the side, kick backwards, back to tabletop. Knee to the side, kick backwards, back to tabletop. The other way around, start by kicking first, then bring your knee to the side and back to tabletop. Now we're going to child's pose. Rest on your knees, head on the floor, extend your arms forward and stretch. Give that back a nice stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Nice and relaxing. Slowly get up. Next we work on our abs by doing some crunches. Lie down on your back, knees bent, feet flat on the floor, and raise your head and shoulders. Keep your hands behind your head if you find that comfortable, and raise your head and shoulders. Slowly raising our head and shoulders off the mat, trying to bend as forward as you can. Repeat this about 10 times. You should begin to feel a burn in your abdominal muscles. Keep going. Let's now add a slight variation to our crunches. Remain in the same position on your back. Lift your legs off the mat. And now we do the same as before. Are we ready? Legs off the mat. Raise your head and shoulders off the mat as before. Try to come as forward as you can. Let's repeat this 10 times. You're doing really well. Time for our next exercise, which is squats. Slowly stand up comfortably on your mat with your feet flat on the ground. Place your legs shoulder width apart and hold your hands together in front of your chest. For a squat, what we need to do is to bend our hips and knees down. Like imagine you're sitting on a chair. So we try to sit down and back up again. Let's start. Bend hips and knees down. Keep your back straight. Try to go as low as you can. Keep your core, your stomach muscles really tight. On the last squat here, let's pulse. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Good job. For the next exercise, we can use any weights. It doesn't have to be much, whatever you can handle and whatever you can find. I'm just using 2 push-up stands here. You can use a kettlebell or any other light weight. Let's repeat the squats we did earlier. Bending your hips and knees. Keep going down. Keep your back straight. Now it's time for some arm rotations. Keep your feet shoulder width apart, your back straight. Extend your arms out to the side at shoulder height and keep your arms straight. We'll slowly rotate our arms now. first in clockwise direction and then in anti-clockwise direction 6 times each, imagining we're drawing circles with our arms. Are you ready? Slowly rotate your arms forward in a circular motion. Keep going. And now repeat the same in backward motion. Try to keep your circles as big as you can. Now we take a quick 15-20 second rest here. If your arms are feeling sore, you can just move them around a little bit. Take a quick rest. And now it's time to start our arm rotations again. A quick second set here. Slowly draw circles with your arms, 6 times forwards. And then we'll do 6 times backwards, just like last time. You're doing really well. Nice and easy. Big circles. Now it's time to bring in some weights and do some shoulder raises. Make sure you're standing comfortably on your mat again. Here I'm using 2 kilo weights in each hand, but you can use whatever you're comfortable with. And we'll raise the weights from our shoulders on top of our head. Let's slowly get into our ready position now. Let's start. Slowly raising those arms with the weights above your head. Nice controlled, slower movements here. Try to bring the weights as close to each other when you raise them above your head. Slow, controlled movement. You can do these shoulder raises while sitting down on a chair as well. Sit comfortably with your feet on the ground. And again, I'm using 2 kilograms each, but you can choose whatever weight you want. Let's go and do these shoulder raises 6 times. Slowly up and down. Up and down. You're doing very well. Nice and strong shoulders. It's time for some bicep curls now. Again, you can do this sitting down or standing up. We're showing you the sitting down version here, but it's recommended to do it standing up as it allows a better range of motion. We're just sitting on a chair comfortably with our feet on the ground. Picked up a weight, again using the same 2 kilograms in one of your hands. Lock in your elbow into your body and slowly raise your forearm towards your shoulder and slowly take it back down again. Nice and slow. We want a really controlled motion here. Raise your forearm towards your shoulder and back down again. You can take this as slow as you like, but we can repeat it about 6 times. Now it's time to repeat it with our other hand. Again, we pick up the weight, elbow tucked into our body. Raise your forearm towards your shoulder. Slow, controlled motion, raising it up and back down. 6 times again. You can do this. Good job. Let's move on to our next exercise, which are barbell curls. You can again do this sitting or standing up. We are using the barbell curl and working on our biceps again. Slowly again moving your forearm towards your shoulders. Nice and slow, upwards, and again taking it back down. This is very similar to the bicep curls exercise we did earlier. Good job. Now it's time for some shoulder press. Hold on to your barbell curls like I showed you and raise it above your head. Bring it in front of your chest. And again, we raise it above our head. We'll repeat this about 6 times. Like most of our previous exercises, you could do this standing up or sitting down, whichever you find most comfortable. Let's start. Taking our barbell up above our head and back down in front of our chest. Nice and easy, slow controlled movements is the key here. Above our head and in front of our chest. We'll repeat this 6 times. Let's do it. We are almost at the end of the workout. Keep going, keep pushing. Few more shoulder presses. Slowly raising it above our head and down to in front of our chest. Good job. Now let's get onto the floor once again for the last part of this exercise. It's time to do some knee push-ups. Knee push-ups are easier than full push-ups for beginners. So you can lie down on your mat, place your knees on the floor, slightly backwards, place your hands slightly wider than shoulder width, and we'll try to push our body up. Are we ready? Push your body up until your arms are fully extended. Your core should be nice and tight. Push body up until arms are extended. Lower body to the floor by bending your arms. You can do it. And now it's time for our last exercise. Great job, guys, great job. This is called a wall push-up. Stand facing a wall and you can place your hands in front of you with the palms on the wall at shoulder height. Here I'm using push-up stance, but you can just place your palms on the wall as well. Now lean forward, bending your elbows while keeping your back and legs straight. Lean forward and push back to starting position. Great job, guys. That's the end of the video.
For more exercise videos, please like, follow and